I'm back again with another peel and reveal session. Today I've got miniatures from all sorts of different artists. As usual, I'm soaking them in hot water to get started. That helps to get the supports off. I paint in primarily resin. So first up we've got this dragon. This is by TPK Miniatures. Total Party Kill. Supports. Oh, looks like we might need to repair that wing. It's okay, we can do that. Okay, here we go. So here's our first one. This is 32mm scale. So it is a giant creature, I believe. Up next, we've got an Eldritch Horror by Taleskeeper. This one is part of a Terrorized Villagers set by Eskice Miniatures. Obviously, I'm going to need to clean them up a little more once I'm finished, once he's all dried up. Next up, we have a wing from a harpy. There we go. This next one is by DM Stash, and this is Ator the Revenant. So I'm just gonna gently peel this back. And you can start to see Ator take shape. There we go. Still needs a little cleaning here. And here is his back. Again, this is by DM Stash. Alright, next up, this is the harpy. So we saw the wing of the harpy. Now let's see the harpy herself. This is by Morana Studios. So that's by Morana Studios, and it is a harpy, and she sits on a nest with a pile of bones beneath her. This next one appears to be a DM Stash miniature. Yep, this is Orthus, I believe, from the Aberrant Ascension line. This is a 32mm. Hi Bernard and Little Grown. Thanks for dropping in. Up next, we have another one from the Terrorized Villagers set by Eskice Miniatures. I just like the sound of it peeling off. There we go. Just a Terrorized Villager. This last one, I believe, is also a terrorized villager. Let me get some more miniatures in there so I can start to soak. Here's a good one. That dragon. I think you'll like that one. Alright. Here we go. Another terrorized villager. Let's see if I can get that in focus. There we go. And these need more cleaning after they come out. This is just the initial removal of supports. So let's take a look at that dragon. This one's by Nerixon. This one's popular not just with people who enjoy Dungeons and Dragons, but they like to just sit them on their desk. Just a cute little dragon. Comes in 1.5 inches and 2 inch. I think this is the 1.5 inch version. Okay, up next we have a ranger, but this is by Dart Art 3D. Some of the supports are pretty delicate. This is Arlia, the ranger. And I believe this is the 75mm version. Yep, you can ask a question. Okay, up next, this is by Nafarrate Designs. This is a cute little goblin farmer. I like him. Could be a friendly NPC rather than someone the players have to fight. Let's get some more in there. I think we have some terrorized villagers next. Okay. Here we go. First we just have a base, slides right off. Yeah, the hot water technique really softens the supports. Some people will use a hairdryer, but I've found I like the water better. It also just makes them feel cleaner after the next wash. I'm still going to give them another wash, but with this technique, I think they just feel cleaner when they're all said and done. Okay, that was a terrorized villager. This is also a terrorized villager. And another coming up. Something dramatic is happening in this village. Something scary these villagers are not enjoying. Okay, up next, this one is by Primal Collectibles. This is Mystic Hydra. This is the 75mm version. It's pretty popular. I think people buy her to make her like a princess or something like that. Here is another goblin by Nafarrate. I sell them as a pair, so the farmer goblin comes with this one. So, Farmer Goblin and his little wife. Up next, we have another one by TPK. I think this one is kind of called like a sun god or something along those lines. This is by Total Party Kills, TPK. Could be obviously a cleric, something along those lines. Okay, this next one, let me drop some more in here. This next one is another one by Nerixon. Let's put a big one in. Yeah, let's put that one in. That one will be fun. So this is a pirate by Nerixon. Obviously, she's missing pieces because he will later glue on her hat and one of her arms. This is the 110 millimeter scale. And looks like she's got some other pieces attached to her there. We'll come back to those. So here we have the pirate, and then you would attach her hat and her other arm, and you'd attach her to the base. Okay, let's see who we have next. This one is a female elf rogue by TPK again. Let's remove this base first, and this base. And here's our female elf rogue. See if I can do it without breaking her daggers. Okay, great, did it. So, 2 daggers. It could be human, I guess. Can't really see her ears. Now we've got some prop pieces. This is one of the arms for that pirate we just saw. Or the arm, since the other one is attached. Holding a flintlock pistol. And now we've got a big one. This is a special order. This isn't one that I actually sell in my shop, but if you have an STL you need printed, I can do that for you as a service. So that's what happened in this case. They wanted this one at about 3.5 inches. So obviously he is loading around into an RPG. There's another piece that goes with it. That is the gentleman with the RPG. Let's see what we have next. Okay, another terrorized villager. Okay. A terrorized villager. Again, this is by Eskice Miniatures. And I'll need to drop some more in here. Let's see, I'll get the other RPG guy in there if I can fit him. Okay, yeah, he'll go in there. Alright, we'll see what's next. Okay, this is a Dragonborn Cleric by DM Stash. This is one of Clash of the Dragons campaign that they put out. This is one of Asmordian's Chosen. Still needs a little cleaning up here, but this one's a pretty popular piece. A lot of people like the Dragonborn Cleric. This one is, again, DM Stash. This is from the Crimson Masquerade, and his name is Benoit. Or Benoit, I suppose. However you want to pronounce it. So he could be obviously a human noble, probably more of an NPC than a player character. Okay, this next one is by Primal Collectibles. He's got that whip, makes it a little tricky to make sure you remove the supports. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay. So he's got a whip, he's got some flames in his hand. And I believe that's by Primal Collectibles, if I'm not mistaken. Now here's the other part of the guy who is launching the rocket-propelled grenade. So we had the guy with the ammunition, and now we have the soldier with the launcher. Okay, there we go. So again, that's about 3 inches tall. Let me pull out the other one here so you can see them together. There we go. So again, these are not something I sell on my shop. These are a special order. Somebody had the STL and they wanted me to print it for them at this size, and I did. I think we've got one more here for today. This is the Female Elven Ranger by DM Stash. And this is one of my more popular models. A lot of people like this one. See if I can get a good, just hold her there. So that's the Female Elven Ranger by DM Stash. Thank you for joining me today. I will have more for you tomorrow, hopefully. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.